Hi, it's Christina, and as the new moon approaches us this Sunday, October 30th, at 7 degrees in Scorpio, the day before Halloween. The 30th, when I was growing up, was called Devil's Night, and on this night, we used to be like little rebels and hoodlums and roam the streets late night, egging people's houses and throwing toilet paper on trees. The 30th in our town today is the night that our kids go trick-or-treating. And let's talk a little bit about Halloween. So the witches are one of the most traditional as well as mysterious entities we associate with Halloween. And don't forget about that sidekick, the Black Cat. Looking back to the history of witches and witchcraft, thousands of years ago, people had to live very primitively. The luxuries of modern medicine were not available for them. Which brings us to the witches or sage women, who knew the power and the value of healing with herbs. Today, we would be considered this class of adaptogens. www.karenherbs.com. That's www.karenherbs.com. Witches were very wise beyond their years. The plant-based herbals they used would ease the pain and suffering of the sick and wounded. But these women were punished for this, and this brings us to the witch trials of Salem, accusing this as devil worshipping. Well, how could men used to think back then? And now they claim it's not true. Yeah, right. But it's funny how so many people today are on the herbal healing way of life. And it is not considered witchcraft anymore, but we can thank the witches for the concepts and the healing used by many today. You can bet the witches will remain as one of the most Halloween favorites personas for costume dress-ups, as long as they're kids that are out trick-or-treating. Knowing and appreciating the rich historical value of witches throughout the ages is undoubtedly going to enhance your Halloween experience as well. Recreating the witch look-alike for Halloween is a really great costume that is rich in both foreloke and legend. After understanding the history of witches, being taught to be one of them is actually be a really nice compliment. Happy Halloween, everybody. Now back to the new moon on Sunday the 30th. It is at 7 degrees in Scorpio, and Scorpio is a water sign ruled by the planets Pluto and Mars, and is very intense with their emotions. It's hard to know what a Scorpio is thinking, and their depth is powerful. One wise person says about scorpions is they declare that they will live as a healer, and they are sensitive to the needs of those who surround them and will help and restore the broken and encourage and discourage, showing the power that lies dominant within them, being ready to take the world in steady glory. Being full of compassion and sacred healing light, not looking for the miracle, but becoming the miracle. This says so much about how you can utilize the scorpion energy to transform and recreate ourselves. Taking the power from within our souls and using this for the positive. Changing the past karma and learning and growing and accepting hardships as a pathway to inner peace. With Neptune and Trine bringing us hope for better times ahead. This is the first regular new moon since September lunar eclipses, which were so challenging and so negative, and that's why this new moon is so important, being conjunct Mercury energy. It is very natural for good or bad, but since the trine is of Neptune, it tilts towards the positive spiritual experience. Sun conjunct Mercury starts focusing on your thinking and communication, making this a very busy time mentally. Your mind will be at the ball of favors of lots of interactions, clearing paperwork and bills, receiving and sending letters and emails, and short trips around town, because you will be thinking and expressing yourself clearly. This is an ideal time to make plans, initiate business deals and bargains, and buy and sell. Moon conjunct Mercury adds emotional sensitivity and changeable moods. You can more easily make close emotional attachments to other people or enjoy reminiscing about the past with family members. Conversation with women and family members in particular will be emotionally nourishing. Your emotional sensitivity can lead to the strong intuition and even the psychic abilities. Sometimes this aspect alone results in biased impressions, but the sun involved with the trine of Neptune ensures more accurate psychic impressions, lucid dreaming, and clear visions into the future and making plans. New moon dreaming started early for me, and these dreams have always been associated with the moon because she rules sleep, intuition, and subconscious minds. In modern astrology, dreams are ruled by Neptune because of its discoveries. Like myself, as I look into Mercury for dreaming, because he's like a messenger of the gods. With our new moon conjunct Mercury trine Neptune, we have all three ruling planets and dreaming harmoniously linked. Sun trine Neptune increases your sensitivity to the environment, and when your empathy for others, you gain a deeper and wider understanding for the place in this world, for your place in this world. This is how we will help set our goals to manifest your hopes and dreams for the future. Your ego benefits from more spiritual outlook, enabling you to work hard in achieving success. Your path to success can be helped by strong self-belief and psychic impressions. Moon trine Neptune sensitizes your emotions, imagination, and creativity. You may dream up and fantasize about ideal partners, But are you likely to meet someone special now? It's possible. It definitely is. Relationships formed under this influence will have a soulmate feel to them. Your intuition should be especially strong now, and you should pay extra attention to any good psychic impressions. This would be a good time to schedule a tarot or psychic reading, or even visit a psychologist. Mercury trine Neptune also stimulates your creativity, imagination, and sensitivity and spirituality. All of your communication skills benefit from the non-threatening, caring, soft influence. People want to listen to you, especially in person, because of your sensual type of alertness. All the senses are finely tuned so you can communicate effectively at nonverbal levels. Through gestures, your eyes, telepathically, any psychic abilities will be enhanced and your intuition will be strong and accurate. New moon on October 2016, the fixed star is Kambalaya. It's half a degree in the new moon, and his name comes from Cricket Claw, which symbolizes ancient knowledge that you can only access through altered states of consciousness, like dreaming, an excellent star for deep research and investigation. Okay, so the fixed star Acrix sits just within the range of Mercury, and I still expect this influence to be strong with the new moon so close. You will find the conjunctions of the planets and aspects patterns tend to increase the orb and influence of the nearby fixed stars. So the other fixed stars will also give you this gift of success, an investigation of hidden side of things. This will help your mind and you'll start to connect deeply and telepathically. The mystical nature of fixed stars with the new moon and Mercury are enhanced by the trine of Neptune. Now Neptune on the fixed star Scat causes idealism and psychic abilities, meaning the wish. This star gives good fortune, lasting happiness, and safety, which is really important. The new moon of Mercury and Neptune each line up in the fixed star or mystical nature and generally beneficial. Together they would give a similar dreamy, optimistic outlook to the planetary aspects of the Mercury new moon and Neptune. Access to your higher mind will lead you to spiritual enlightenment and hope about the future. Depending on how this new moon aspect is in your chart, you should make a new start in your spiritual direction in any area of life, from following the true calling to meeting your soulmate. Finally, one true love's kiss comes alive. And to the politicians, I really don't like to get too much into politics. We're hoping that things and the empathy starts and some more understanding starts to take place as a new moon promotes new goals, and things are being changed quickly in immigration in general, but also foreign aid and disaster assistance should be more of a topic during the political stuff. Neptune is the planet of socialism. So Mercury does suggest that meetings will be held up, or perhaps even agreements met. Putting them into action may be another matter. With the trine aspect, a little help from Mars should help you out right there too. So dreaming is a great first step, but making your dreams come true does require some effort. So get your wishes and your goals on a piece of paper and manifest, manifest, manifest to your highest and greatest good. Love and light to all of you. Happy Halloween. Thank you for listening. And hi to all the witches and goblins out there. Love and peace. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.